Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. Goddess Maya here. So I have a divine message for somebody who's going through a breakup or who recently gone through a breakup. Whether it is like a short relationship or a long-term relationship that you just break up from. Some of you, it may be an early like talking stage, and some of you, it was a long intimate relationship. However it resonates, what I'm getting is this person was actually healing you from your first heartbreak or your first relationship or first marriage even. This person's a beautiful soul. You both attracted each other because you both had a contract to meet each other in this lifetime, but also to heal what it is that you've gone through with your first marriage or first relationship with this individual before you meet. You know how some people say there's a lot of people that I've dated just before they met their husband or just before they met their wife. Maybe this person said this to you or you said this to them. Maybe this is you, maybe this is them. I don't know why this randomly came up, like this download or message interrupted what I was already saying. Your higher self has been helping other people, connecting with other people. You've got a very powerful higher self, whoever you are. I also want to mention ascension symptoms. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to is going through ascension symptoms. Maybe you're seeing like flashes at the side of your eye as well. You're going through a transformation. You may be seeing snakes, hearing about snakes, snake tattoos. You may be seeing Medusa. You may be seeing images of angels on shirts, TVs, books, the words in bold in places and things. Like the angels are communicating with you, whether you know this or not. I feel like you do though. And you may be connected to Buddha as well. So you're being guided to work with rose quartz, aquamarine, and kyrite. Is it kyrite? The blue crystal kyrite. That is very significant. And I'm hearing work with it for the next 3 days. Because whoever you are, you're going through a transformation right now. Don't resist, don't push. You're being guided to sit still and not push yourself into work or push yourself into like being surrounded with people. You're being guided to spend time on your own right now. So listen to your body, listen to your intuition. Maybe even journal, pick up a pen and book is what I just heard. Archangels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, please shut the door to any negative, low vibrational spirits that may want to come through. Only allow through high vibrational spirits. Thank you. It says you are your own director of your life. So I feel like whoever's listening to this, if you're not already in this right now, you're going to be going into listening to your intuition more, listening to your thoughts more, directing your thoughts, directing your mind, so you can get better reality, better outcome is what I'm hearing. So better experiences. Whoever you are fed up of how your life has been going. And I feel like we're in November, so this is a collective energy as well. But take what resonates. Past, present, future is all happening at the same time. So I don't know what your timeline is. You can let me know in the comment section. I feel like you're tired of temporary enjoyment or temporary activities or things that make you feel better in the now, but it's not helping you shift or change your lifestyle. You're just escaping is what I just heard. So I had a friend who she's such a workaholic. Oh my god. But mashallah, like amazing, kudos to her. May God protect her hard work. Like, yeah, I'm getting whoever you are, your hard work ethic has been like you've had a lot of evil eye sent towards you on your hard work ethic, whoever you are. So maybe you went through a burnout, or you're being guided to be aware of not burning out yourself. But this friend, oh my God, she would work more than, is that even legal now? Has things changed? Because how could somebody work 58 hours in a week? Anyways, this girl would be working a lot, and she loves like holidays and going out to clubs and pubs and shishes and stuff like that. So she's a Leo. So definitely, like, when it comes to the nightlife and out and material, like 3D, she's very 3D based. I feel like I'm speaking to masculines right now. Whether you're a male or a female, energy is fluid. There's no gender. But this is the English or Western mentality society in the Matrix, 3D based anyways, where you work, because this is what she said. I have to go out to drink. I have to go out to chill. Like, this is your way. Some people see that as fun and chilling and stuff like that, when I'll tell you what it really is based on what she said as well. Because it just was like, wow, like, I should have sent her a video when she said that, but we were out so busy. But she said, if I don't, I'm just going to crash. I'm just going to get depressed. I'm just going to burn out. I'm just going to feel so exhausted. Like, I'm just going to die. I can't just be slaving myself into work. Basically, this girl, I don't want to go into detail. She has her reasons for working that hard. Whoever you are, you have your reasons. I don't know if I'm picking up on somebody around you or yourself energy right now. But this is very important when it comes to the Matrix and 3D based lifestyle and stuff like that, where maybe this was you in the past and you're realizing that you've come out of this, or you're coming out of this. Like, you're no longer satisfied in numbing your emotions with temporary satisfactions and then going back to being on the rat race or the wheel, the Matrix. But she basically was like, if I don't, then I'm just gonna get exhausted. And I'm like, so it's numbing yourself and then working hard and putting on music or having conversations and stuff and telling yourself you're happy, you're having a good time, when deep down you're really like exhausted or fed up or not happy. You're not truly happy. And there's a lot of people out there who are in jobs or working too hard at something that they probably don't even enjoy, and then numbing their emotions doing other things. So why am I talking about this right now? Yeah, you are exhausted of the numbing. Like, this isn't fixing my life. I gotta make bigger changes. This may be a future reading for some of you. Make sure you're being organized and plan things out where needed. There's somebody around you, is what I'm getting as well. So your spirit team are letting you know to love in yourself. Take a break from work or whatever it is that you've been doing and start loving on yourself. You found your way back. What does that mean? Clarify. Okay, so you're going back into like taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, only watching a program, a series if it's something beneficial. It's not something that's wasting your time. Eating something that's beneficial, that's not going to be taxing you afterwards. Like, I'm hearing somebody who's thinking about their body, their vessel, their temple, and what it truly means to like What is this that I'm hearing? Etheric body. I'm hearing etheric body. Learning about what the etheric body is, and energy and frequency, and as within so without. So whatever it is that's going on in the inside is what reflects on the outside of your life. When it comes to energetically, what's happening in you, around, like in you, is happening outside of you too. So in your body, on your body, and in your relationship, personal relationships as well. You have healing abilities, whoever you are. You bring a lot of like calmness, peace, love into people's hearts when you speak to them. So you may be wanting to go into like counseling, therapy, life coaching, something along those lines, where you motivate people, motivational speaker. And I'm also getting some of you make things, like whoever you are, whatever craft that you have, whatever skill that you have, I'm hearing good juju. Like you really do have the magic touch. Whatever it is that you make, it actually works. You know how some people make medicine or a candle or manifestation things. Someone's getting into this. I'm hearing this is going to work wonders in your life and your customers, clients' lives as well. The energy that you put into, the energy in your hands and the things that you make, when people hold it, they feel the energy. Wow. It also says you choose this. You chose this. You chose this life. I'm hearing you've had many lives, whoever you are, you're an old soul. But I'm also getting that you've lived as a high priest or priestess before. You've lived in extreme ways before. I feel like this lifetime you're being guided to not live in any side of the spectrum when it comes to extreme, either being too much in the 3D or being too much in the spiritual. Whoever you are, you're being guided to become balanced in this lifetime, because you were religious in a past life is what I'm hearing as well. The other day I was watching Joe the Palmist on TikTok, who was a good friend as well. No, why am I lying? He calls everybody friend. But I've known him for I don't know how many months now on TikTok. But we just acquainted. But then I don't know if he recognized this in me or not, because I don't know, a lot of people don't know that I've got a beauty spot in between where my third eye is, basically. And he mentioned in his video, why am I sharing this with you guys? Anyways, I'm being too sharing right now about my past life. Oh my god! Some of you, there's a reason why I'm sharing this. See, if I didn't ask, I wouldn't have got the answer. Yeah, sometimes the messages... Anyways, it takes a minute. Some of you went crazy in a past life. Some of you went crazy mental in a past life. You lost your marble in a past life. And this is subconscious fear in your soul. Oh my god, I've had this fear. This is making sense to me now. So you, as my collective, maybe have spoken about this, like people, geniuses going crazy, or just mad people, or just some, like, I hope I never end up like that. When you see people who have lost it, their senses, you feel like, oh my god, I hope that, just a fear. Let go of that fear. However, you're healing from that fear. This comes from your past life. So in Joe Palmer's video, he was mentioning, if you have a beauty spot, I have a few beauty spots around my body, but in between your brows, where your third eye is just above, it means you were very religious in a past life. And I know this. Well, you mentioned the mental health as well in a past life, which I already knew this as well. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you have your memories of who you were, but you were very known. Some of you. Yeah. That's why you're back right now. Do you get it? There's some things that you needed to learn and do things differently in this lifetime. I'm also getting that you are actually being activated in my channel and my messages and my readings. This is going to help you remember your past lives. This is going to help you connect to your life purpose and heal as well. I'm hearing you're going to learn about your star seed, connect with your star seed family. So I'm hearing soul family, soul tribe, star seed tribe, welcome. Yeah, you were different. You've always been different, but you tried to fit in is what I'm seeing. Like, you probably even tried disconnecting from your intuition just to fit in with the crowd, but you're not meant to be like the crowd. You're meant to lead the freaking crowd. And I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I just mean, like when you see a sheep of herds that's just running everywhere, not knowing, like nobody knows what people want to be led, a lot of people actually need the support and help and guidance. The other night I was on Kendra G's show. Yes, guys. I went on Kendra G's show. And what was I saying before that? Wow, okay, I'm not meant to share it, or it'll come back to me. So I'm also getting when you forget something mid-sentence, that's your spirit team telling you to stop. You've been born different, yeah, so when it comes to people wanting to be led, what was I saying? Some people actually don't have... Yeah, Kendra G basically said, yeah, there was another thing I wanted to... I'm not going to talk about that other stuff, but that's personal. But she basically... I told her I was a psychic medium. So if you know the questions, Kendra G, she's a dating host on Instagram. I don't know if she started during COVID, but I started watching her in 2022 when I had my spiritual awakening. So I feel like I'm still in the early stages. It's coming up to like 3 years next year. I have been growing, and there's a reason why I'm talking about this. Whoever you are, you're at the beginning stages. To let go of time and to actually heed the messages. Don't be hard on yourself and just focus on understanding how to build a better connection with your own soul and intuition, your higher self, the divine. Because the Most High and your higher self does communicate with you with other things right now, because that's what you've learned to depend on. So other things are going to first start making sense to you, and then I don't know, that's how it was for me. So each to their own. But Kendra basically, after I told her that I was a psychic medium, and it was no lie, I actually realized I was a psychic medium amongst so many other things. But when I was up during 2022, family issues, being ostracized, being black sheep, being attacked, being like emotionally, verbally and stuff like that from family. A lot of slander and gossip and bashing and people turning against you, your whole family turning against you, is witchcraft. It's black magic. A lot of people think black magic and witchcraft is talking to jinns and entities and putting objects and things in with hair and putting things, writing things in like, I don't know, black magic. Oh, some of you are being guided to learn about how black magic works, just so you can counterfeit it better. It's good to educate yourself about these things so you can protect yourself. Basically, you are just being ignorant and exposing yourself, making yourself vulnerable for these attacks. You need to learn to protect yourself and just be knowledgeable about these things, you know, that people you know and people you don't know, some people hide. I just got a download this morning while I was cleaning of a family member. So somebody's also going to be exposed to you who has been acting religious in your family or in your life, who's actually been doing black magic and into witchcraft and astrology and zodiac. And this person may be someone who came to the UK while they were very young. They may be in their 50s, 40s, 30s, not 30s, sorry, late 40s, 50s. So a relative, an aunt, especially an aunt, an auntie, or a mother, but a family member. And there's a few, not just one, who's actually been doing this stuff in secret and acting all blasphemy, haram, astaghfirullah, what is it? Shirk. But these people are doing it in secret behind closed doors themselves. Anyways, Kendra was talking about a psychic that she, and obviously she's brought to the show a couple of times as well, where she said, I wouldn't be where I am right now without her guidance, telling me to go left, telling me to go right. Her psychic medium, basically, she goes to her for readings and stuff like that a lot. And a part of me wanted to give her the advice of, you know, listening to her own intuition, but we were time restricted, so I didn't want to waste my time, or just in general. Wow, this is how Kendra thinks as well. So whoever you are, you may be somebody who, when you're around somebody, you pick up the energy and you start to like embody it. And now I'm hearing the Prophet ﷺ say, be careful who you surround yourself with, because you'll start to think and behave and feel like them. I was so stubborn in the past, but I was like, no, I'm in control of my own thoughts and my own, you know, actions and whatever. But it's so subtle the way you energetically morph into. Someone changed your energy, whoever you are. You may have been somebody very religious growing up, but you had a best friend since childhood who's changed your energy, is what I'm getting. This person's energy is not somebody who is close to God at all. At all. You'll know who this person is in your life. But yeah, psychic mediums and stuff like that, even if this is you, you're not meant to have people depend on you. People are not meant to depend on raqis. Raqis are people like energy healers. It's the religious people in Islam, like priests or vicars or fathers, whatever, you know. You're not meant to depend on a spiritual coach. Just because somebody is gifted a certain way, it does not mean, or is a shaman, it doesn't mean you should make them the middle person between you and God. Even if somebody is a medium, which actually means middle person, ironically, a medium, a messenger, that is what they are, middle person. But a genuine one would tell you to build your own connection with source, to not see them any higher than you. They're built differently from the way their mind neurologically is wired, and their body, the way it communicates, and their ancestors. Like, a lot goes into it, but I'm hearing you are one in training right now. So buckle up. I'm excited for you. Affirmation. I trust my healing journey and process. Yeah, trust is very important is what I'm getting, because there's going to be a lot of distractions, delusions, and confusion. But to not give up on yourself. To not give up on yourself. So many have been chosen, called, and even started the healing journey, but then stopped. Or a lot of scary situations have happened, because that's the way the devil works. A lot of scary situations happen, and then the shaitan, the devil, discourages you. Your fears get the best of you sometimes. Whoever you are, pray is what I'm hearing, and especially pray for discernment. And this is what's going to help you keep you covered, and keeping the light, like, what? Keeping the faith is what? Keeping the faith, but following the light came to my mind as well. One last card, and then I'm going to call it a reading, guys. I'm going to get going. I'm strongly getting, like, make sure you're being organized and plan things out where needed. So I'm hearing make schedule for yourself. For work right now. Some of you don't have a timeline. I don't know if you work for yourself or if your work is flexible like that. I'm hearing have a plan. Buy a planner. Either if you don't know, if you're ADHD, neurodivergent, or have just unable, like not aware of, I'm hearing if you haven't been to uni or into education, out of education for years or a long time, then get books on the topics that you want to sort out, figure out in your life, and also watch videos on the go. So when you're on the train, when you're walking, when you're driving, I'm seeing and hearing somebody in a car driving and listening to an Audible. So Audible is one of the apps that you could listen to books instead of reading it. So you can listen to it on the go. I like that a lot. I listen to books when I'm cooking, when I used to drive on the train and stuff like that. I need to get back into that routine. So some of you may have been like this, and you're being guided to come back into this routine. And it's good to read as well, because your brain stores information differently when you write it as opposed to speaking it, and when you read it as opposed to watching it. So you're learning, it's all about like the somatic and auditory and visual. Figure out the way you learn it is what I'm hearing. There's a test for this, so I don't know if it's a free test or if it's not free everywhere, but there's a test to see what type of learner you are, what type of person. Whoever you are, you're being guided to get to know yourself. And we hear this a lot. I know myself. Or do you know who you are? Do you know yourself? Of course I know myself. This, that, the other. But you truly know yourself when you see yourself, parts of yourself in other people, and you know when somebody's wrong about you. Nobody can confuse you about yourself, because you just know yourself so well. And you also know, wow, I'm just hearing, if you're under 20, don't worry, you're still discovering yourself. We're always still discovering ourselves, basically, but especially during the 20s, definitely, like, you're still discovering yourself. So it's okay when you have mishaps or mistakes and stuff like that. Others of you, even in your 50s or 40, like late 40s, I'm hearing 47 for somebody wants to make creams with CBD oils and I don't know, medicinal stuff. You need to do this, whoever you are, and send me if you do actually have companies, businesses and stuff like that when it comes to holistic healing, give yourself a shout out in the comment section or email me. I need stuff. I don't need it, but I just want to basically depend on products that are, or some of you are focusing on getting products that are basically healthy. Someone wants to go holistic and healthy. Healthy meaning non-chemical and free radicals and stuff like that. So I'ma love yous and leave yous, guys. I hope this message resonated and helped. Do give it a like if it has, and subscribe if you're not already. Join the family. Also, whether you've already been subscribed for a while or not, just check the notification bell to see if it's on all, because that's how you'll be updated when I upload. Take care, y'all.